Friberg and I guess maybe Morris?
Morris is okay. No issues there. Freeberg, is right now going through the concussion protocol. So we really don't have an exact timeline on him, but he was much better today. So.
And if he isn't much better tomorrow, I mean, what are sort of your options for that spot?
Yeah, that protocol varies. So he ran a little bit today, and so now it depends, is he symptom free, and then do they want to go another stage, or will they allow him to maybe, be available tomorrow? That's one I can't answer for you, but he's definitely going through the concussion protocol right now.
But I mean, do you have a clean sub for him if he cannot go?
Yeah, well, if he doesn't go, we'll either start Roldan or Sturgis, one of those two.
Kansas City, much like you guys did, having their season end on a penalty shootout. As a coach, do you notice any difference coming into the next year, be it in intensity or anything else, whenever they do maybe have a particularly painful loss so close in the back of their mind?
Obviously those are memories that stick with you and you want to erase those as quickly as possible. So it's more about getting off to a good start and so forth. I think when the playoffs hit, at that point, then the real disappointment that we went through against Dallas, that'll really hit home, and you realize that, again, it's inches between going on and not going on. So, the focus and concentration is there. But right now, our focus and concentration is, getting off to a good start.
I understand you're going to be mic'd tomorrow. How do you feel about that?
They tell me I'm going to be mic'd. I don't know. It's obviously something that they want to do. There's things, that obviously make sense and you can say, I've heard coaches in other sports tell me that, maybe their language is a little bit blue and, you can't really use that stuff on air. So that's one way to avoid being on air, I guess. But, I know when I've been mic'd in the past to do local things, it's you sort of start coaching and you forget about it. You don't even realize that you're mic'd. And so the discretion of their directors and producers not to put anything on air that would make anybody look bad.
Are there any regulations in terms of strategic stuff? I mean, are you going to have somebody monitoring the Fox feed, and if Peter says something that's useful, you might use it?
Yeah, not exactly sure how that's going to work, but they've tried to assure us as coaches that, again, it's going to be appropriate and, within the context of the game, but not put anybody into a bad situation.
How fresh do the guys look coming off a midweek game on the road?
As fresh as we can, considering we had a full day of travel on Thursday. We allowed guys to regen a bit yesterday, and today. I think what helped is, we flew out of Mexico City a little bit later, so they got, a good night's sleep in there. And then we set practice back yesterday to give them another good night's sleep. So I think those 2 nights of sleep has helped them. And, the adrenaline should be flowing because it's the opening game.